Hi, everyone. I am here with Chase Huddleston from Chase Huddleston Real Estate. How are you, Chase?
I'm great. How are you?
I am really great. Thank you. It's really good to see you. And tell me, opportunity is knocking. Tell me what you're seeing out there.
Well, we see a lot of headlines about real estate, about interest rates and mortgage applications. There's a lot of information out there, but there are opportunities in every market. And this is the first week of fall. Fall is one of my favorite times of the year to be working in real estate. And the reason for that is we still see a lot of inventory on the market, unlike going into winter.
Mhm.
Um, but there's still a lot of homes on the market to choose from. It's still a good time for sellers to sell. The weather's nice. School is everybody knows where they're at for school, so that's not into the equation. So people that are looking are serious about buying. So that's good for sellers. What's good for buyers is that even though we see these headlines with high interest rates, the market has become accustomed and used to interest rate buy downs. So sellers give a concession off the sale price, and sellers are more likely to do that than to reduce the price.
Mhm.
And they kind of come on the market knowing about this, expecting that it could come up, and representing sellers and buyers. I've had a interest rate buy down in just about, I think, the last out of the six or seven deals we've done. It's just it's a way for us to get around this interest rate problem that we currently see. I think the advantage of that is a person gets in a home now, they're taking
Mhm.
advantage of, uh, a more friendly market to a buyer versus waiting for the spring, which is always competitive. We hear less about rate buy downs. We hear less about seller concessions. Um, Inspection items, things like that in the spring. So fall, I love fall, and I really think it's a great time for people to get out and look for a new home. We'll get you an interest rate buy down. And 2 years from now, a year from now, when the rates come down and everyone's competing over the same house, you can just say, I am glad I went ahead and beat the rush.
Absolutely, yes. Swim against the tide and buy now when maybe others are thinking, I'm going to wait for that rate to come down. Because you're absolutely right. You can be looking at a 4% rate for the first year and a 5% rate for the second year. And then who cares? Because it doesn't take a rocket science to figure out that we are going to see lower interest rates at some point in the next few years. Is it next year? Is it 2 years from now? Who knows? But we will certainly see rates coming down. So, if you're satisfied with a 4 or 5% interest rate, then get in on the buy down, which have the seller pay for, and just bide that time. It's a phenomenal program, and I'm glad you brought it up because it's going to help with that cash flow.
Yeah, I think the headline should be record on rate buy downs. The market is setting a record on the amount of rate buy downs we're doing. I mean, that should be the headline because that's the reality of it. And instead of just saying doom and gloom, rates are high.
Yeah, exactly. Get over that conversation. We all know they're not where we want them to be, but there are options to get them lower. So great time to buy and ground the numbers. Look at what you're paying in rent and what you're not, what you could be doing if you were putting that towards your own mortgage, not your landlord's. So on that note, we're happy to have conversations with you. I'll ground the numbers with you all day long, and Chase will let you know where you can buy something comparable to what you're renting.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
All right, cheers. Take care. Thanks, Brett.